Today, I roast 6 gaming videos and the best one wins a free console worth $200. Let's check out the first one.
Remodels is something that almost all Roblox games uses at least once in their game. I mean, I can't really say that I haven't.
I think what I would recommend for Bloxy is getting into the action as quickly as possible. So like writing less of the script to introduce the video and convey more information as you're showing action. So you're continually building up to their understanding of what the challenge is in its fullness. Because what this is going to do is it's going to evoke more curiosity as they watch, and it's going to create for a better experience. Because what a lot of people do is they front load their video with a lot of info. I'd say I like this video. I saw it before. The edits are fairly clean and it's well structured in those things. So I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. I became a girl pro for 24 hours.
For the next 24 hours?
The first thing that I wanted to say to Kojo is like, I cannot understand the voiceover. So you need to have a lot of enthusiasm. You need to have a lot of clarity when you speak. And if you need to practice it, jump on a call with us, guys. Like find somebody that you can get feedback from.
I changed my sensitivity, my crosshair, and even my peripherals. But the other 2 steps, you'll find out later.
This is also another case of information overload. We should try to structure the first segment to complete a goal really fast without delivering so much information, because you're not keeping people's attention in the way that you want.
No nail polish. I didn't tell you guys, but if I lose 10 games, I will have to face a mystery punishment.
If you have a positive outcome, remind them of what the positive payoff is, right? And if you have a negative outcome, remind them of what the negative consequence is. I think that's the right way to structure that. Give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a good video and commend him for what he did here. I think it's solid. So keep up the good work, Kojo. I like the title. I found the king of killer combos. And then he's pointing to it.
These are the most OP perks in Dead by Daylight. So let's use them on the top 3 killers to find the deadliest combo.
Something that I wanted to say about this visualization is like, we have 2 visuals that are being blurred and the spacing between them is a little bit off. And so it just kind of makes it it's like popping up in my face. And I'm like, do I look at the blight now? Like he's over here on the left and there's these blurred images on the right. And so that's why I always recommend just keep it in the center, because this simplifies a lot of things. You want your viewer to be locked in on the center of the screen at all times. So like this, still not in the center, and then it still draws our attention to the blight over here. So right now you're pulling all the attention to the left, so it doesn't make a lot of sense as a visualization. Now this is better because it's pulling our attention to the center, but the spacing is way off, right? Just like making it a little bit smaller or centering it in some way where the spacing is better. That's gonna draw our attention better so that we do less work, less friction. These things really matter, I think, from an aesthetic point of view, but also when you're trying to craft a viewer experience that is extremely dialed in, it can help a lot. I think for the most part, the video is like really well structured, and I like that it has an outcome. Like there's more storytelling there, right? It's like a game show, but it's like the killers competing against each other. And then it's also like you're competing against your opponents. And then there's stakes and there's these things. Like I really like that aspect of it. I give it like an 8.5. If you're ready to grow your gaming channel, listen up. I created a 5-day email course with the exact strategy I've used to help hundreds of clients earn $500,000 or more of profit. If you want access, click the link in the description and sign up. It's totally free. Let's check out the next video. It's actually some pretty good packaging, so very nice job.
Phantasy Star 3.
Ooh.
You know this game as the bad one.
I mean, his intros are getting better. It's like he has a different way of going about it. Kind of got this vintage retro aesthetic, but I think it really adds value to his brand. You know, the thing that we can learn here is like, there's not always a right way to do things. It's subjective. So you have to base things on your unique personality a lot of times. And I think that this intro is based on his unique personality, and in that way it adds a lot of value. So
pages are entitled, "Why Did Phantasy Star 3 Flop?"
That would be an insane title for the video. Right now, the video is set up like a game review in some sense, but if you were to extract that story about why did the game flop, it's like a more appealing question, which kind of changes the format in some way, but the idea is so much more potent and could potentially reach more views. So I'd give this video like 7 out of 10. God of War Ragnarok, Valhalla Part 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So right away, like this type of intro isn't effective. So what I anticipate based on this, totally just based on the intro, is that he is just playing the game, and that is what we're going to see. We have to engage them. We have to speak to them. It's like if someone were to come into your house and you were to be a good host, you would welcome them into your house, right? That's what I would recommend, is like actually writing a hook and kind of thinking about what that intro clip is going to be, what the intro is going to say, who the person is, how to engage them, so on and so forth. The editing was actually impressive. Like, didn't expect that at all. For that reason, I'd probably give this video like a 6 out of 10. I think that he probably has a huge potential to be funny and to commentate and to play the games and be entertaining as a personality. We making beats. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. It's been a while. Okay, is that the intro? What is that, dude?
I did it. I did it right?
Nothing is particularly engaging. I think with the mic volume, it just kind of sounds muffled. The game volume is way higher than him. It's like we're watching him play the game. So like you, speaking to you, Mr. Viewer, cannot get views in 2025 by just playing the game. That goes for everybody. It's like you have to bring something else to the table that is not currently being provided to the marketplace if you want to get more views. I don't want to do this to you, Jay, but I feel like I got to give you like a 1 out of 10. I think that I've given you enough feedback to where you can take some of these things and begin implementing them. There's no hard feelings. Like, we love you and we want you to be a part of our community and we want you to keep submitting videos so that we can help you, so that you can go out there and attain the views that you want to get and really realize your true potential. So that means that the person that's going to win the coaching call today is going to be Mr. Finley. You know, Finley, if you want to redeem the coaching call, feel free to. And if you guys want to be a part of the roast, click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed that video, please click the video on the screen now, and I'll see you on the next one.